See, it's not just me.
So is that the point, Ray? Are we in now? Is that a good one? All right, y'all. Secrets Hideaway. I think we're back. I hope you guys hear the sounds of my voice and Jess's voice. Ones in the chat. Let's get some ones in the chat if the audio is good and we sound cool. Whenever I look at Ray, our behind-the-scenes tech here, he gives me a bunch of hand signals mixed with like some confused looks, mixed with I think we're good to go. What do you think, babe? I think we're good.
I think we're good, but just to let y'all know, there has been some technological difficulties in the universe today.
Yes. Technical difficulties have been hitting us left and right all day today in
like
one
on
way, shape, or form.
phone.
Yeah, like internet not working right, technology not showing up, computers getting hot. I mean, it's got to be the heat a little bit. It's hot out here.
It's something. Something's in the water. So if y'all are having a crazy electronic computer phone day,
let us know.
Put a hand in the air because. So we know we're not alone.
Tell us about your story. You know, we could hit it here.
Right.
We've been dealing with a lot here at Secrets and a lot of great things, a lot of amazing things. You're back on the official Secrets Hideaway podcast with your homie Jordan Marshall, my homegirl Jess Wood, and we are official. And Team Jess and Jordan are back. We had a great weekend.
Oh my
goodness.
A
whole lot of fun, babe. And now we're back here with a little bit of like, this is like a twofer show. We got a little bit of a weekend recap. We got a whole bunch of cool stuff going on. And in the present and future. So, we're going to talk a little bit about lifestyle, what we got going on, weekend recap. And how are you, though? How are you feeling? How's your headspace
I'm
today?
feeling great today. I'm Jess Wood, up to no good, y'all.
Yeah.
And I'm feeling great, especially with that amazing workout we did this morning.
We did get our workout in. So Jess and I are trying this new thing, being that I'm in my 40s, being fit in your 40s is like a new thing. So I'm very lucky and blessed to have a built-in personal trainer as my better half and, greatest person in the world. So she doesn't really let me slack when it comes to, the eating and the diet end. So, at least I'll age gracefully.
That's right. I mean, not like you haven't already before me, but I'm
thank
going
you. Once in the chat if I look good. Look, see how there's no one watching. There's no one watching, even to put a one in the chat. Because,
equally.
I just have to give myself my own compliments. Or maybe you could do it later when we get home.
I got you, babe.
Oh, man, we're just having a blast, having a lot of fun back here live on a Wednesday, and we're doing it for you guys straight from Secrets Hideaway, the greatest place on earth. And, babe, I was saying this over the weekend. We had a pretty rock star weekend. Our past couple of weekends here on property have been filled with a whole lot of gas. And when I say gas, I mean energy, fun, themes, lifestyle, excitement. And the coolest part, I think, is that we're new people. Not familiar faces, which is cool in a world of lifestyle too. And we're trying to get some new recruits and turn some new people onto this, right?
Absolutely. And we still love that we see the familiar faces. So keep on coming back, y'all.
Absolutely.
We had great birthday weekend, birthday celebratory weekend for a lot of people.
Yep. A lot of people celebrating the dirty birth. And what better way than to do it at Secrets? So if you are celebrating birthdays, anniversaries, even divorces, babe, you had one of those.
I did have.
And we celebrated
I'm still
here.
waiting to celebrate the full divorce party, but the papers were signed. We got in front of the pool like, hey.
So, and that's cool because, here at Secrets, we celebrate everything, anything and everything. So I kind of feel like, we are I'd say our sweet spot, babe, what do you think is like 30 to 60?
I would
65.
Definitely agree.
Like a sweet spot, So I feel like, we're kind of like that middle-aged buffer. Like, hey, everybody gets into life one way, shape, or form after high school. Some people go away to school. Some people go to a trade school. Some people, Jess, you went to hair school, There's different things we could do after high school, college. And I feel like, whether you started a family, you got married, you had kids, if you hit this 30 to 65 age range, which you will, and we're going to see you do it, a great place to celebrate that re-release is kind of Secrets. I feel like it's like that second shot at life to get the party started, So I feel like we're hitting that window really well, and we're being well received by our amazing, amazing lifestylers, and it's just been a blast like that, right?
It has, and I think a testament to Miss Daisy Del Toro,
yes,
who was on our podcast last week, as
Shout
well
out
as
to Daisy and the team.
Yes, and the Monsters were here this whole weekend to we could actually really show what Secrets Hideaway is, because there's this stigma of what lifestyle is and Secrets Hideaway, and it's just a place where people do all the things you don't want to talk about behind closed doors.
We want to talk about it.
Yes,
That's what we're trying to get y'all to talk about it too. We'll find that we all really want to talk about it deep down.
But we all embrace it here, and I think it was really cool that Daisy Del Toro and the Monsters and everyone got to see all aspects of Secrets and what makes it great.
Absolutely, 100%. And that's such a great point too, Jess, because it was kind of the first time that I've seen since we've been here in the past. We've been on property for about a year. September 11th will be, ironically enough, that date that will live in infamy is also our start date at Secrets Hideaway and a year ago. September 11th last year was our first day on property officially as your new entertainment directors here at Secrets. And it is, needless to say, it has been a whirlwind of an amazing, fun, crazy ride this past year, right?
Absolutely. And I just can't wait to see where the journey continues to take us.
Oh my God, absolutely. And big shout out, huge thank you to the whole Secrets team, the Callahans, our entire Secrets family for empowering Jess and myself to kind of take this ball and be your hypothetical voices, so to speak. We love kind of being, the couple for the people, where if we can get some cool stuff done, some fun things to be activated a little bit different, a little bit more energized on property, and it makes sense to everybody, we're going to go for it, So I think one of the cool parts was, just to get back to what you were saying before with Daisy and the 104.1 Real Monsters being on property, is that it's the first time that in a year that I've seen since we've been on property that we took a pretty much what we call, in layman's terms, a vanilla group, a radio station that has to, come across as a blanket for everybody. They do a great job. The Real Monsters do a great job of being an amazing show for people of all ages. And I think for the first time, having them here on property and showing that love, that, people of all ages, as long as you're over the age of 21, can come here to Secrets, party, feel cool, feel excited, be engaged and pumped to be a part of something, right?
Absolutely. And even all the hosts and members of the Monsters are all different age ranges as well, that I feel fit in the category of the age range you were talking about.
100%. And it's cool because you got to see different personalities. So in addition to, Daisy Del Toro, you had Russ Rollins and a bunch of the 104.1 Real Monsters that came out here to not only do, on Friday, they did their live radio broadcast. So the whole morning show was live from Secrets. And if you were listening live on the airways, we want to know, drop something in the chat. If you were listening to the morning shows this weekend, what was it like hearing Secrets Hideaway on a very vanilla radio station? When you were driving to work, I know, I'm from the New York, New Jersey area. There's a station out there called Z100 that's kind of what 104.1 is here for Orlando, that, if you were to listen to a station like that, you're getting a mixture of all different types of music. You're getting great radio jocks. You're getting news, information, entertainment, and pop culture. Basically everything that kind of life, I guess, is entertainingly ran on in the real world.
Absolutely.
But you're getting it from Secrets.
Absolutely.
So it was a cool little 1-2 punch, right?
Definitely. And the crowd they brought in, that people actually came to watch the show.
Babe, we were here at 6 a.m.
We were here at 6 a.m.
And have we ever seen that many people here on property? So if you come to Secrets, there's certain hours. Obviously, we pitch a 24/7 party, which we do. But, at the hour of 6 in the morning, you don't really expect too much to be going on. And we came to what was filling up to be a packed house.
It was amazing to see, and just all the people that came. And it's just so cool to see how, even if people may think it's taboo, but the vanilla world, so to speak, is let's actually check this out and explain and spread the love to our listeners to show what lifestyle is, and maybe just to make it not be so taboo, and people don't have to be ashamed to talk about lifestyle and all those things that come with that territory.
Absolutely. And, we were able to hit some really great monumental landmarks on the live show with the Monsters. So, when having us on property along with the Callahan family, so you had James Jr., James Sr., you and me, we were able to get little live episodes, live excerpts on the show so that we were able to kind of talk about what Secrets means to us, kind of how we've been building this amazing experience for people of all ages to come check us out. So it was really cool for us to be able, for the first time, to kind of speak about what Secrets really is for the world and have such a great response from an amazing radio team to help kind of put us over and help, cinch this in even more to the public.
Absolutely. And even when we took them to the dungeon and the playrooms and showed them everything, they were still just so open to be like, okay, that's cool.
Right, absolutely.
You know?
Because here at Secrets Hideaway, we have so many different looks and facets and ins and outs to our fun, our pool parties, and like obviously the nightclub here, Club Secret, that we're broadcasting our live podcast for you guys from. Obviously, when we're up and rocking, it's a little darker, a little more crazy, but we have staples here at Secrets that people come for and people know about. But I think the new buzz and all the fun things that we're starting to do now that are more incorporated on property real time, like things like our newly crowned 2.0 Club Swingster, our brand new dungeon that Commander Midnight is renovating, our newly renovated playrooms that we have, babe. These are all cool staples that I think, not that people forget about, but that might be a little bit of an added surprise when you come now to property and be like, oh, I forgot they did that too.
Absolutely. And we even have, we were in our pool yesterday on our day off, and one of the gentlemen was like, oh, you guys work at Secrets Hideaway? They're like, yeah. We're like, yeah, we do. We're the vibe curators. And he's like, I haven't been there in 7 years. I'm like,
7 years, it has totally changed.
I'm like, you got to come back and check it out.
Right? Like when somebody says, oh man, I haven't been to Secrets in 7 years like that, that literally means that you have seen Secrets in a completely other time, another look, different colors. I mean, I doubt this guy's he hasn't even seen the new pool. Right? None of that.
I wasn't here 7 years ago, so I don't know exactly.
Hey, one's in the chat if you know what you were doing at Secrets 7 years ago. I'll take any story. If anybody's got a story from what was going on 7 years ago, put it in the chat.
Share it with us.
Let Jess and I know what was going on here on property. We hear stories of the mythical Secrets from when it first opened. Like you hear these crazy stories of the Callahans doing a beach party in the nightclub here where they threw sand down on the floor. Like all these just wild and crazy events that honestly, before you have, I guess, a regimented run of show, when you want to do something big, and the Callahans knew they wanted to do something big, you kind of just take this idea and you put things in motion to where you're like, hey, we're going to do everything properly. We're going to make it so when we open up these doors, we're not getting in trouble for anything illegal. We're doing our thing properly, but we're going to build it as we go. And, it's just so funny because we hear these war stories from back in the day of what Secrets used to be. And it's just so nuts. What's another one? I heard that they were, when the parties used to go to all the different rooms and we used to be all over the property and to all hours of the night. They would close we would close the club property at 2, but parties secretly went on till all hours. It was just this crazy, cool family business that if you know, and you got to watch it evolve over the past 15 years. And we're having a blast right now in the present, actually bringing some really, really cool events that will help take us to new levels and help us really, really get on the same plane to be able to rival other properties like Hito and Tryst and Temptations and, all these higher end lifestyle-esque events that y'all are going to. You can bring it to Secrets now as well.
Absolutely. And to speak on one of the events tonight, babe,
Ooh.
what do we got going on?
Babe, are you letting the cat out of the bag?
Is that okay?
I mean, we can. It is Wednesday. It's a live show, and it is Erotic Rendezvous, which we are known for. So why don't you hit him with our cool date night idea for tonight that's actually happening at 8 p.m. Eastern. If you can make your way to Secrets Hideaway tonight, you're going to have some fun.
Yes, and we can't wait to
host this for you.
Yeah, exactly. And how, once again, Secrets can be, we can take vanilla and make it and flip it to lifestyle. And a part of that might be whether you, before you hit the golf club or golf ball, you have to take an article of clothing off if that's your fancy or something.
Some of these and probably some of these.
Yes.
For tonight's event, right? So
yes. Look we're really ready.
We're going to go. And, we figure, Jess and I love to play games. As you know, we're a big time gaming couple. And one of the coolest things that we'd like to do for y'all is bring you a little bit of our gaming world. So tonight, we're going to do a little mini golf, a little putt-putt, right?
Yeah. Putt-putt where you may see your butt.
You might see your butt because here at Secrets, it's, we got to make things fun, plays on words. Clothing's optional, so a little putt-putt where you can expose your butt.
I know, pretty clever, right?
Not bad. And how long did it take us to think of that?
I'm not sure, but we get very creative. Even y'all, when you think we leave Secrets Hideaway, we never really leave Secrets Hideaway.
Really quick, we have so many people checking in saying so many nice things really quick. Before we go any further,
oh boy.
I want to shout out some people. We got a big shout out to Kevin Yunker in the building. What up, Kev?
Oh, hey, Kevin.
Nice and Naughty in Tampa's watching us
Oh,
as
hey there.
always. And we got Chris Weaver says, we are cool as hell. I hope you're saying we're cool as hell, Chris, because I'm gonna take that, and we appreciate that, dude. Thank you so much. And then Serafina says, this is awesome.
Oh, love
we got
Serafina.
Jalen Brown saying, Steve-O, for real, for real. That's right, yo, Steve-O's the homie, bro. One of our bartenders, Steve-O, he holds it down.
Oh,
dude.
yeah.
That's the dude. So basically, babe, we had a whole bunch of amazing lifestylers that are checking in on the chat. Everybody's saying hi. And they're saying that they love us. So we appreciate all the great feedback, y'all. And also, too, if there's a topic or something that you guys are dealing with in lifestyle, as you know, Jess and I are a fully visible company and couple for as much as I feel like we're a company too. We're like this brand, but we're a fully visible couple for y'all. Within speaking terms, we want to make sure that not only are we, bringing the biggest and the baddest and the best that Secrets has to offer to each and every one of you all the time so that you guys can have the best lifestyle experience, but we also date full-fledged in this, and we also talk full-fledged in this. And I'd like to say that pretty much, babe, no topic is off the table, right? I mean, we do a pretty good job of talking about and trying to make things as real as possible.
We definitely do.
And whether it's good, bad, uncomfortable, comfortable, we've found, Jess and I being that, in this new relationship with each other, just about, 2 years in for our relationship and us socially, we enjoy talking about ourselves to you guys, and we want this to be a learning experience as best as possible. For us, lifestyle has been such an adventure and such a wild ride, and we were both in way different scenarios about 2 years ago, and it's kind of crazy that we're both sitting here with each other talking to y'all. Mm-hmm. But like I said, we are an open book, and we want to bring all those topics to the table as well as the show really starts to grow legs. This Secrets Hideaway podcast. We want to bring on dope topics, amazing guests, other lifestylers that can really help y'all not only have a great lifestyle time, but also help your lifestyle life. Right, babe?
Absolutely. We are people that truly wear our heart on our sleeve. And if you did catch the morning Monsters in the Morning, you may have heard mine and Jordan's story, and we will tell you that at a later date, as well as last week.
We should have a whole episode on our story.
We kind of talked about that, yeah.
We'll get that. That's definitely good for at least 45 minutes. So,
oh my God.
I mean, we definitely are not at a loss for words on that topic.
Definitely not. Definitely not.
No, but we'll definitely make sure that we make that an actual topic for y'all, because our story is cool. And, the more that we learn, and every weekend we're out here meeting new lifestylers and people from all over the world, the stories, and when you lock in with amazing people and you feel the vibe, you feel the energy, you're going to get an amazing story about, how they came to be, how this lifestyle experience came to be. And I love learning about all the people. I literally, that's the hook for me. Secrets is an amazing place. We have amazing people that we work with. We have this great team, but it's the culture, it's the people, right, babe?
Absolutely. And just as Jordan had stated earlier, this weekend on property, we saw familiar faces as well as new ones. And that's always really cool to see, and to get to hear everyone's story, and just to help people, relax when they come to Secrets, especially if it is their first time, that you don't need to be all tense or have expectations, that we'll help guide you. We have host couples in place to help introduce you to people so you don't feel alone. We have, our erotic rendezvous, something every night of the week, so you can meet people and then come hang out and have date nights on property on Friday, Saturday, all the days of the week.
You're hitting the nail on the head, babe. And this is great. As you're dropping these nuggets, we call them, these little, I saw you smile. Little items you can put in your pocket here. We're getting these great comments here. So Frankie, the homie Frankie, just wrote that he said, my Joe Rogan listening has some real competition with this podcast. He loves us. So next time you got to tag Joe Rogan and let him know he's got some serious competition on his hands. All right there, Frankie? We got you. But thank you so much for the amazing kudos. We appreciate it. And the fact that we can hang in the ring with Joe Rogan, I'll take that. That's pretty good. Yeah, that's one of the top dogs. So, I mean, we're doing it. I mean, we're trying our best, babe. We're trying our best. So we got all these amazing lifestyles checking. I know. Hey, listen.
Take your word for it.
The proof's in the pudding. It's written in the chat. So we're just rocking and rolling, resetting the room right here on the official Secrets Hideaway podcast. I have some golf paraphernalia in front of me because tonight it's mini putt-putt, baby. Erotic rendezvous, date night here at Secrets Hideaway. That'll be kicking off at 8 p.m. So if you're in the area, you want to come out and have some good, clean, dirty fun, clothing optional. You could literally tank top, shorts, or get your birthday suit on and try to hit a hole in one. You know, I mean,
Whatever
to
floats your
each
boat.
their own. To each
Exactly.
So, babe, you know, we talked about our erotic rendezvous. We talked about an amazing weekend that we had with the Real Monsters, 104.1. Now, just to finish off that weekend, the Real Monsters came in for an amazing live show, but they also paired it with a tequila and a whiskey tasting. So, you know, Russ Rollins had his own brand of whiskey, and our amazing friend Daisy Del Toro had her tequila in here. So we were literally. It was an alcoholic weekend. There was a lot of adult beverages flowing this weekend.
I can
right?
promise you, everyone came up and said this was the best weekend ever because they got free shots for a whole day. They're like, please do that again anytime you want.
They're like, hey, listen, if you want to give us free drinks all day long ever again, so they're good with that one.
They loved it.
That one works.
People raved about it.
Hear that, Secrets? So that's
they
our
loved
first.
The tasting.
We got positive feedback. You guys enjoy free drinks 24/7. I mean, that's.
I mean, who would have thought?
Who wouldn't? So now that we got the 401 down, ready to rock and roll, babe, I think we're ready to, you know, let everybody know what we got coming up maybe this weekend because we got another amazing weekend of jam-packed events. Oh, wait, did I go too fast?
What about the Grinch? Did you see the Grinch?
Man, you know what?
Wasn't it Christmas for a day?
It is. I'm so used to Christmas actually being in December that I forget that we do a pretty rockin' Christmas in July party. And this past Saturday night, we did it. We took everybody straight to the North Pole. We had our Grinch impersonator ready to rock and roll. So the Grinch was making his way around property, stealing everything from bathing suits to flip-flops to vapes. I mean, this dude was on the prowl on Saturday night. And not only was he making friends in true Grinch fashion, but he was also pausing for photo ops, right?
Absolutely. And make sure you check out our reel or the recap if you haven't seen it. And we'll make sure that, I think it's on Secrets page as well as ours.
And babe, if you could just describe our little photo booth. Our activation that we created for everybody.
Oh yeah,
what did we do?
that was a great. So we actually made it snow, y'all.
I know, in the middle of July in Florida, that happens.
I mean, if you guys didn't know that could happen, Secrets Hideaway made it happen.
When the snow's fake and you got an outlet ready to rock and you know how to design events, you can make it snow anywhere, ladies and gentlemen.
We got you. So we had the 360 photo booth with our amazing Christmas props, whether you were naughty or nice or...
Didn't matter. We were taking anybody at that point.
Yeah,
you know?
we were, I mean...
We weren't judging.
And who knows if you're really naughty or nice at
Who are we to
Secrets
judge
Hideaway?
with how naughty we are? So we really can't judge anybody, babe.
Depends on the day.
True.
If I'm naughty or nice.
Very true.
But then we made it snow, and that was like one of my highlights of that
Isn't that cool? And, you know, and especially in a place where, listen, we get it, guys. It's not snowing in Florida. And if it does, something's wrong with the world, and we should probably, you know, watch the news. But we like to have a little bit of fun. And here at Secrets, you know what? We've kind of embraced the term that fun doesn't have to make sense.
Absolutely.
Right, babe?
Does not have to make sense.
So Christmas in July, in the middle of the hottest of the hot in the middle of summer, the Grinch was running around Secrets. We were pausing for snow globe style Christmas photos, and everybody had a blast.
And what about the Secret surprise at 11 p.m. that you hosted?
I mean, I did host it. How did I do?
I think you hosted with...
Did we surprise everybody?
The host with the most.
So we actually had a very special guest performance.
We did.
Junior, James Jr. actually has a very good relationship with one of the America's Got Talent jugglers. He's one of the top jugglers in the actual world. He's won numerous talent shows, absolutely incredible. And we had no idea. This was kind of a pop-up surprise juggling show. So he showed up on stage in Club Secret and blacked out his entire outfit with just LED, almost like car wire. So you had this juggling, light up like person. So it was almost like a light up stick figure.
Yes.
With LED juggling balls. I mean, when you say it out loud, you're like, hey, an LED juggler, you know, like it's one of those things you got to kind of see to believe. I mean, this guy came with a polished show. There was an intro bed. Ladies and gentlemen, he has won juggling contests all over the world.
Just like that?
Yeah, that's exactly what it kind of sounded like.
That's amazing.
I mean, I think I could do the radio drop.
I mean...
Hey, listen, if you need me to do your next one, I got you.
Yeah, put it out
but
in
that's
the
what
universe.
it sounded like, guys. It was exciting. It was fun. It grabbed the crowd's attention right from the get, and we were off to the races. It was so cool, too, because the whole performance took, a minute? It was like a minute, maybe it was 90 seconds.
It was very fast, but it was so entertaining.
And guys and gals, that's kind of how we're going to hit you here at Secrets Hideaway. We want to, obviously, listen, I think Jess and I, we could take a second to let you all know that we are lifestyle driven. When we put together your activities, your events, all the entertainment that we curate here on Secrets property and the stuff that we take on the road as like a Secrets vibe, it all comes with a lifestyle mentality. Correct, babe?
Yes, we definitely try and make it that way, but we're also trying try and do stuff different than
Yeah.
other people. So
At the end of the day, y'all have been coming to Secrets. You know Secrets is a great place to come and meet new people, to have a sexually charged atmosphere, and to have a great time. That's a gimme. So now if we could, you guys are already doing this stuff, so if we could take great activities and fun stuff that maybe you would pay extra to do. This is all free, y'all. These are all literally in addition to what you've already paid to be on property here at Secrets and hang out and have fun. So this mini golf event, once you've paid to be in Secrets, just come do it. You know what I mean? Like these movies that we put up, this dinner and a movie when we showed Zach and Miri make a porno last week, just come and watch it. You know, we had a couple of months ago, we did outdoor laser tag for our, erotic rendezvous date night. Just come play laser tag. Like there's no additional cost. It's an excuse to meet some amazing new people, lifestylers.
Be entertained.
Yeah, be entertained. And you know what? If you want to go to the bar after, meet up, have a drink, and see what happens in the playroom later, you can. Or you just hang out and have a good time.
Yeah, you can stay, you can go. It's
zero pressure, right, babe?
Yeah, you set your own rules here. Outside of consent, honesty, and
outside of the main factors of Secrets,
exactly.
Which honestly, those are our pillars. That's how everybody rolls. So when you come in off the street, that's how everybody's doing their thing anyway. So whatever you choose to make your own from there, it's all you. Have at it.
Absolutely, and that's one of many things that makes Secrets great.
Absolutely. I love it. So we're here rocking live on the official Secrets Hideaway podcast. We're getting ready to get towards the end of our show and our little recap here. But we've hit all the cool stuff that we did last weekend. We're up to date on the present. We got our mini golf event coming down the pipe tonight. Babe, what do we got for the weekend? Are we stretching out yet? Or
Oh my gosh. Okay, let's start.
It's going to be full and action-packed.
Yes. We got poppin' pineapples.
Now, I'm not going to lie. We get these themes. Some of these themes come down the pipe. Jess and I hear them. We're like, okay, poppin' pineapples. Let's go. Now, we have poppin' pineapples, and what's the other one?
Beanies and bikinis.
Beanies and bikinis.
I'm like, let me think for 1 second.
I love it. So check it out. So now Lexi, who is one of our rock star bartenders, is actually not on the podcast, but she's actually standing behind the show right now, and her hands even go up like this. She's like, what? So, hey, listen, sometimes the themes,
but we make it work.
we're going to always make them work for y'all. They might come off the rip, and you'd be like, what is that? But I promise you, Team Jess and Jordan will find the white light. We will open, the heavens will part. We will have a clear look on how this theme is supposed to break down for y'all, and we'll have it make lifestyle sense.
But on a side note,
Remember
that 3-6 Mafia song? Ever since I can remember, I've been popping pineapples.
Popping pineapples, popping
So we just make a new jingle.
We got a whole new song. It works. And
now you feel better about
the fact that Ray's laughing in the background because he's a DJ and knows that song makes me feel very good. So we actually did that song in a room where at least one person knew the song.
I know,
we were talking
thank
about.
goodness.
That's smart, babe.
I mean, I'm not going to tell my age or anything, but you might know by
popping pineapples?
Correct.
And if they know your age?
If you know the original song.
And if they know your age, that means they know that I'm way older than you. So they're not even going to try to guess mine. So it is what it is.
But as told them you're in your 40s. So.
We got popping pineapples and
beanies and bikinis.
See, I just like hearing you say it more than once.
And with that, guess what, y'all? At 3 p.m. on Saturday, we're going to have a beanie and bikini contest.
That's right. So it's going to be a little beanie and bikini fashion show. So we're going to have, was that kicking off at 12 or 1 o'clock on Saturday? They get to design their own beanie first.
Yes, you get to design at 12.
So now let's talk about this, lifestylers. What a cool free idea. You get to come to Secrets Hideaway and you could actually design a bedazzled beanie. I know Lexi would like to do that if she wasn't working. She'd probably want to design a beanie for herself to rock out, and she could have a cool looking beanie for the night, And at that point, it could be a beanie for the ladies, for the gents. You could put a sports team, a bedazzle, whatever. Make your own beanie, and then strut your stuff, right, babe?
Absolutely, but it's only while supplies last. Just let y'all know.
So we have a very limited run on like the number of beanies. So
maybe bring a backup one, or maybe you have a bigger head than I do. I don't know.
I mean, listen, do I have a bigger head than you physically, emotionally? I mean, listen, she deals with a diva 24/7.
I'm not going to answer that question right now.
She has to work things like bigger head into the podcast, and I have to like respond to it. It's crazy.
Well, then, I mean, is it a sexual innuendo? I don't know. Y'all don't know.
Well, it is when so Ray keeps hitting the buttons every time we say something dirty.
And I don't hear that part.
So we don't either. But I know I'm watching his fingers. So every time we say something, I see him go like this.
Press.
He's adding in the new sounds. And just so you know, we're going to be having Ray getting a new run on some 2.0 2024 sounds. So don't you worry, we're going to have some new sounds coming down the pipe to y'all. We're covering it all.
We got to keep it fancy. We got to keep it fancy and classy over here.
And babe, we got more people checking in.
Oh my goodness.
This is crazy.
I love it.
So we have Keith. Keith Ferguson. Brett Keith says awesome. And Patricia Ann says we are always fun. Thank you, Patricia. We love you. Misty Dawn says hi to one of my favorite couples and the vibe that they bring to Secrets. Hi, Misty.
Oh, hi,
What's up?
y'all. We love you.
And y'all, we love this, and we love you guys checking in with us every single week. And just so you know, Secrets Hideaway, we're kind of getting ready to move things as a brand into, people use the term the new millennium, or we're raising the bar. Here as a whole at Secrets Hideaway, you're going to notice some new things, some awesome new touch points, a lot more behind the scenes that we're stringing together to give you more of a full experience here on property. Like we were saying before in the beginning of the show, things like our pool parties, our club secret, the playrooms, our dungeon at Club Swingster. These are all iconic pillars of Secrets, but we're really focusing on the 1-2 punch, all the personal touches, and getting more one-on-one with our lifestylers, right, babe?
Absolutely. And that's the thing too, like, it's not just, us being in front of the pool dancing, Jordan on the microphone.
Correct.
That's part of it.
That is part of it.
But I know I enjoy the mixing and mingling.
Love meeting our lifestylers.
A more lower scale, actually getting to talk to guests and finding out how they got here. I know I've had a chat with a couple people where it's like their first time and they get shy and nervous, and then they just talk to us.
Correct.
Or talk to a host couple and they're like, oh my God, I just feel so much better. And that's what just makes my heart so filled with joy and happiness. And that's why we do what we do.
Correct. That's really what we love for both of us. And the cool part is, on top of that, is then once everybody starts to feel more comfortable and excited, then you start to get their ideas. So then they're like, well, what if you tried this?
Absolutely.
And maybe that. And that's the secret sauce that Jess and I love, because then at that point, our ideas are pretty cool, but then we can sprinkle a little bit of what y'all got too. So now, everybody out here, people are always coming up to us being like, hey, Jess, Jordan, why don't you try this? Or maybe this way, or go that route with this. And they're all great ideas, and we do have a window to kind of incorporate that. So we want all your ideas. We want to hear what you're thinking.
Absolutely.
Or, if you have something cool that you saw at maybe a different lifestyle event on the other side of the country that we could do the Secrets way and put our own touch on it. Because here's one thing we're not looking to do is we're not looking to copy anybody's stuff or take any ideas that people are already putting out into the universe, because as creatives and as a brand, I think that we do a pretty good job of having a great team that brings some really one-of-a-kind ideas to the table here. So we're good on that. What we really want to do is drive it home and show people the passion, the hustle, the dedication, the how much we're going to really adhere to this and really want to make it happen for our lifestylers, right, babe?
Absolutely. And just as Jordan was saying, the more we're really in reality to, give y'all what you want. And we're going to help try and set that and make that the best way we know how. And to just make this a fun, safe place for everyone to have a good time and feel accepted and welcomed. Because I know myself personally, in the real world, I didn't know where my place was.
Right.
But at Secrets Hideaway, I was like, I found my place, and I'm entertained, and I can have a good time and meet dope people.
Wait, and lifestyle saved our life?
What?
A total mic drop.
Correct. I was thinking the same thing, yo.
Putter drop.
Love that.
That's it right there. Boom. That's how we do it. And yo, we still have people checking in here, babe. You got Christine. Christine Royale is saying, hey there, guys. You got Amanda Cooper Russell said, just went for the first time, and it was a blast. She can't wait to come back, and thanks for a great weekend.
Oh my gosh. Well, I'm so glad to hear that. And keep the comments coming, because like I said, at the end of the day, we're here. Secrets is here for y'all and to help promote and follow through on our guests having the best experience.
Absolutely, absolutely. And before we put a pin in this episode here this week to take everything home, if you guys have any questions or anything that's getting to your lifestyle, or maybe you have an idea, you want to talk about a topic, or maybe go over a topic with Jess and I for the show, hit us up. We have a couple of different social outlets that you can get to us on. You could DM us, you can message us. Make sure you're also following us on all the socials. We try our best to keep all things that we do lifestyle. Everything that we do together as a couple. We love it. This is literally my best friend in the whole world. And I know, it's crazy. Ray's over here being like, ew, gross. He's like, I can't believe it. But yes, we are in love, and it's crazy. So the things that we will be putting out on our channel as well are going to be lifestyle influenced, but they're going to help you out with maybe a workout regimen, equipment, or maybe a new diet plan, or maybe a cool new outfit that you could wear to Secrets Hideaway, or hey, I heard that you guys have a pop and pineapple theme as well as a
beanie and bikini.
And a beanie and bikini. I just like hearing her say it. It sounds good rolling off
Is it
her
because
tongue.
I'm from Wisconsin? Do I say it in a weird accent?
That too. It's not a weird one. It's one that like does things to me that I can't talk about on the show.
Okay.
Because we're on this new
Get me home
thing.
now.
We're trying, we can't say certain words. It's a whole other story. But as I was saying, the coolest part here for us, things like, the themes like a pop and pineapple or a beanie and bikini theme, we might have a cool new idea for, an accessory or something you could wear. We're here to help you have the best lifestyle experience possible. And we know that that's going to be at Secrets Hideaway, but take it anywhere in your life. You know what I mean? Just take the 4-on-1, all the energy, any of the positivity that Jess and I can give to you guys for the week and bring it. And we're going to start doing some really cool stuff to help keep the airwaves tuned up where you guys could check in with us. You have people to kind of bounce ideas and things off of. We want to be there as a soundboard for y'all. So
Absolutely.
we appreciate it. And thank you guys so much. And our doors are always open. So make sure you can hit us up at Team Jess and Jord. And that's on Instagram. And our Facebook is Jess and Jordan Marshall. So you just type that in there and you can follow us on Facebook as well.
It's like we're married or something, but we're not.
It's crazy. Well, wait, you just got unmarried.
I know,
So we gotta give
it.
there needs to be a buffer period.
I told Jordan I wasn't getting married ever again. So.
But we already have it's on the calendar that we're going to the courthouse in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Where are we going? Oh, man. And with that being said, we're just having fun coming to you guys right here live from Secrets Hideaway, live from Club Secret. Jordan Marshall and my best friend, my partner in crime, and the real talent on this podcast, the one and only Jess Wood, who's always up to no good.
I do have a question real quick.
And I might have an answer.
Well, I'm going to ask our viewers. Ready?
Oh, in that case.
So we went on a double date with Infinite and Mrs. Infinite.
Right.
And,
Mr. and Mrs. Infinite.
And I'm wondering, so who do you think we saw Deadpool and Wolverine?
Did anybody else see this amazing movie?
If
Deadpool,
you haven't,
Wolverine?
you need to.
Absolutely incredible.
So good.
Arguably one of the best Marvel movies they've made.
But I'm wondering who is Deadpool and who is Wolverine in this dynamic duo.
Should I show them our matching keychains? Don't even show them who has which keychain. And they can make their own guess.
That's right. I'm curious.
I like that.
So leave your comments your guess in the comments or
Cool.
your
You know that
opinion.
if you are Deadpool, you get the guns, and then I have to run because you could just shoot me.
Because I'm just
I would have to
curious.
run and attack
Inquiring minds
you.
want to know.
Oh,
Inquiring
man.
minds want to know.
Oh, God, got me. I'm waiting with bated breath.
So on that note, Jordan Marshall
So I'm going to have to tune in next week. All right, well, tune in next week to hear who won this thing. And we're looking forward to seeing you guys back on the official Secrets Hideaway podcast. Coming to you guys live from the greatest place on earth, Secrets Hideaway, on behalf of myself, my lovely partner in crime, Jess Wood, who's always up to no good.
Always.
The homie DJ Infinite, always producing us from the back end and making us look and sound oh so amazing. We'll catch you guys next time. Don't forget to come on out and play some mini golf tonight, baby.
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
get that putt-putt on, and we'll see you guys this weekend
And
at
maybe we'll
Secrets.
see your butt.
Let's go.
Bye.
Fatality.